Brecksville-Broadview Heights, Wadsworth, and Perry tonight on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Jason Nicholas.
Hey there, good evening. I'm Jason Nicholas, and welcome to Academic Challenge. The challenge is simple. Tonight, these three teams will compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and other topics. First, let's take a look at our team standings, because at the end of the season, the top three scoring teams will return for our championship showdown, but these points are very important for another reason. Westfield Insurance will grant $20,000 to the top 10 schools that compete this season on Academic Challenge. Now, let's get started now. Our opening match, it is the lightning round. In this round, all three teams compete. We award 10 points for a correct answer. We'll subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. We start each team tonight with 100 points. Here we go. All of the answers in this round begin with the letter V. The letter V. Here we go. Gondolas sail on the canals of this Italian city, Brecksville-Broadview Heights.
Venice.
Venice is right. This is the chemical element with the symbol V. Wadsworth.
Vanadium.
That is correct. This New England state was the 14th to join the Union, Perry.
Vermont.
Vermont is right. The name of this Germanic tribe is given to people who destroy property. Brecksville.
The Vandals.
Right. The existence of these two radiation belts was confirmed by Explorer 1, Brecksville.
Van Allen.
That is correct. The peace conference after World War I was held, Perry.
Versailles.
In this French palace. Versailles is right. In your body, these vessels return blood to the heart. Wadsworth.
Veins.
Vein, yes. This term refers to a quantity having both magnitude and direction. Wadsworth.
Vector.
Vector, yes. This is the NFL team from Minnesota. Brecksville.
Vikings.
Vikings, correct. For our final lightning round question, let's go over to Brandon Prentice from the Cleveland Clinic.
Over the years, the Cleveland Clinic has been the site of many pioneering medical procedures. In 1998, our surgeons performed the first total transplant of a larynx, which houses the vocal cords and is commonly called by what V initial name?
Brecksville.
The Voice Box.
The Voice Box is right. Wow, what a round. 10 for 10. We've got some smart teams here. A quick start. AC rolls on after this.
Just like anything can happen in the game you're about to watch, anything can happen in life. That's why there's Westfield Insurance.
Our employees and agency partners are here for you when the unexpected happens. Help put the pieces back together and give you peace of mind.
In addition to high school quiz shows, we support programs like teen driver safety and community involvement.
The bottom line is that we value what you value.
So thanks for tuning in. Now let's watch these sharp young minds compete in what's sure to be an exciting match.
Tonight's judge from Cuyahoga Community College is Assistant Professor Colleen Roy. Welcome back to AC. Thanks for watching tonight. Now it is time for the Mix It Up round here. The questions were 20 points. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer. If a team answers all 6 questions correctly, they'll receive those extremely important 25 bonus points. First, let's take some time to learn about Team 1, Brecksville-Broadview Heights. A national blue ribbon school, Brecksville-Broadview Heights is a comprehensive high school with approximately 1,400 students, offering a rigorous curriculum of college prep, honors, and AP classes. Last year, students participated in academic competitions at state and national levels in writing, chemistry, robotics, STEM, government, and speech. In addition to a successful athletic program, the school offers music and performing arts, including 2 orchestras, 3 bands, multiple choirs, and an extensive theater program. Emery is the captain of Brecksville-Broadview Heights. Emery, you play the string bass. Tell us more.
Yes, I'm also the captain of the debate team. I'm also an NHS Science Olympiad and the drama program at our school, and I'd like to thank our principal, Mr. Mueller, and our advisor, Mrs. Smith.
Very good. Over to Frank. Frank, you're in the speech and debate team.
Yes, I'm also in Science Olympiad and Math Club, and I'd like to thank our friends and family who came to support us today.
Terrific. Finally, over to Priya. Priya, you're in the National Honor Society. Tell us more about yourself.
I'm also the captain of Science Olympiad. I volunteer through our school's Key Club, and I'd like to thank our alternates, Isaac, John, and Ivana, for coming here and supporting us today.
All right, wonderful. Brecksville-Broadview Heights, these questions only for you. Rearrange the letters here in this sleepy anagram to name the wide-awake building that is the headquarters for the Department of Defense.
Pentagon.
Yes, you can live to a ripe old age without which of these bodily organs?
Spleen.
Spleen, yes. You have all the vowels at the end of the name of what large redwood tree found in Northern California?
Sequoia.
That is correct. What same word will satisfy both of these?
Cast.
Cast is right. 3 of the 13 original colonies had the word new in their names. 2 are listed here. What garden state is missing?
New Jersey.
That is right. 25 bonus points possible here. Brecksville-Broadview Heights. To title one of his novels, Robert Heinlein chose these words from what second book of the Old Testament? Second book?
Exodus.
25 bonus points for Brecksville-Broadview Heights. Nice job. Team 2 is Wadsworth, located in Medina County. Wadsworth High School serves approximately 1,700 and is a AAA district excelling in academics, arts, and athletics. Wadsworth has a long tradition of excellence and in 2013 received the Bronze Award from the U.S. News and World Report. Student activities include NHS Drama Club, Student Council and Key Club, and a BYOD program allowing students to bring their own electronic devices to school. Nice. Bob is the captain of Wadsworth. Bob is in Student Council. Tell us more, Bob.
Yes, I'm also the president of NHS at our school. I'm the founder of the math club, and I plan to go to Miami this fall. I'd like to thank our advisor, Mr. Schoonover.
All right, very good. A future Red Hawk. Over to Sarah. Sarah, you're in the automotive program. Tell us more.
Yes, and after high school, I plan on being a missionary pilot and a counselor to missionaries. And I would like to thank our friends and family for coming out and supporting us today.
All right, very good. Over to Colin. Colin, you're in the drama club. Tell us more about Colin.
Yes, also, as far as future plans go, I plan to receive my Doctor of Medicine degree through the Northeast Ohio Medical University in an accelerated BSMD program they offer there.
All right, very good. Wadsworth, these questions are for you, Sarah, Bob, and Colin. Rearrange the letters here. You'll name what forest that was home to Robin Hood and his men.
Sherwood.
That is right. Which of these was a historical group associated with Russia?
Cossacks.
That is right. We have taken away the first and last letters from the name of what husband and wife scientists who discovered radium?
Curie.
Curie is right. What same word satisfies both of these definitions here?
A deck.
Deck is right. Geysers occur almost exclusively in 3 countries. These 2, and what North Atlantic island nation with a cold-sounding name?
Iceland.
That is right. 25 bonus points possible here, Wadsworth. This hardworking phrase in Latin is the official motto of what Sooner state that shares its southern border with Texas?
Oklahoma.
25 bonus points for Wadsworth. We're perfect tonight. Finally is Perry. Perry High School, a comprehensive 3-year school, is part of the Perry Local School District in Perry Township. With over 600 students and a staff of 43 teachers, Perry has received a number of awards recognizing academic excellence, including the Harvard University's Innovations in American Government Award and the U.S. Department of Education's National Blue Ribbon Award. With a strong academic program, students can also participate in a variety of sports, drama, and other diverse extracurricular activities. Michael is the captain of Perry. Michael is the stage manager for all your drama stuff over there at Perry. Tell us more, Michael.
Well, I'm the stage manager for that. I'm also on the varsity debate team. I'm also in the ski club, and I also enjoy working with sciences. In fact, I'm going to Ohio Northern University to delve into their pharmacy school. So I'd also like to thank our director, Mr. Pritchett.
All right, very good. Over to Jake. Jake, you're the president of Ohio Model UN. Tell us more.
Yeah, actually, this past year, I was elected by almost 2,000 delegates at the country's largest Model UN to be their leader, to be the president of General Assembly. And I'd also like to thank our wonderful superintendent, Mr. Marty Bowe.
Very good. Good for you, too. All right, over to Jarrett. Jarrett, you're a varsity debater. Tell us more.
Yes, I do policy debate. It's a nationwide category, and I also would like to pursue aerospace engineering, preferably in Ohio.
Preferably in Ohio. Okay, we'd love to have you stay here. So here we go. Perry, Jake, Michael, and Jarrett. You don't want to hiss the do, so rearrange these letters to name what language spoken in Stockholm.
Swedish.
That is right. The mythical Neptune is usually pictured carrying which of these?
Trident.
He's got a trident. The word ill is in the middle of the name of what French prison stormed by a mob July 14th, 1789?
Bastille.
That is right. What same word fits both of these definitions?
Charge.
Charge is right. On a summer trip to Alaska's 3 most populous cities, you'd visit these 2, plus what capital city?
Juneau.
Juneau is right. 25 bonus points possible here, Perry. These are the words of what man who served society as our first Treasury Secretary before dying in a duel with Aaron Burr?
Hamilton.
25 bonus points for Perry. 28 for 28. Correct answers and questions tonight. More AC after this. 3 great teams.
I'm Scott Ewers of the Hertvic Insurance Group, a Westfield partner, bringing you the Sharing Knowledge, Building Trust question of the week. Nearly half of all large loss fires occur during which 3-hour period?
For the answer and a chance to win a Kindle, visit westfieldinsurance.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Before we begin our next round, let's recap the scores so far tonight. Third place, 265, Perry. Second place, 275, Wadsworth. And in the lead tonight, 295, Brecksville-Broadview Heights. Still no missed questions tonight. It is time now for the Picture Perfect round. Each correct answer here is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost 10 points. All 3 teams are playing here, so hands on your buzzers. Eyes on the monitor, here we go. This old painting depicts what largest city in Africa? The capital of Egypt since, Brecksville?
Cairo.
Is right. For years, experts have debated whether this painting is really the work of what 17th century Dutch master, whose last name is Van Ryn. Wadsworth?
Vermeer.
Oh, Rembrandt is the answer there. This colorful flag flies over what European country? Perry?
Portugal.
Portugal is right. Evaluate this expression right here, giving your answer as a fraction. Wadsworth?
1/3.
1/9. This is a section of Hassem's painting titled Road to what land where biblical Cain went after he had killed his brother Abel? Anybody have a guess on this one? The land of Nod. Miss Liberty appears on this gold coin minted in 1795. How many years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence? Barry?
20.
19. This Edward Hopper painting is titled Dawn Before what 1863 Pennsylvania battle? Brecksville.
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg is right. This issue of Cleveland Magazine tells of the closing of Euclid Beach, a much-loved amusement park that closed in what year? The same year that man first walked on the moon, Perry?
1969.
1969 is right, and that does it for the Picture Perfect round. Close match. More AC after this. Let's welcome our team advisors tonight from Brecksville-Broadview Heights, Beth Smith from Perry, Steve Pritchett from Wadsworth, Mark Schoonover. Time to get back underway now with hot picks one at a time. I'll ask each team 8 questions. The correct response is worth 20 points. No penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive those 25 bonus points. First up, Team 1, Brecksville-Broadview Heights. For your questions, we go over to Bob from Wadsworth. 1, 2, 3, or 4, 4. Brecksville-Broadview Heights, Bob.
Let's give him 3.
Let's give him 3. Okay, here we go. Brecksville-Broadview Heights, these questions only for you. Back in the 17th century, Pope Clement ruled that it was permissible for Catholics to drink what caffeinated beverage ground from roasted beans?
Coffee.
That is right. According to one legend, it was in 753 BC that Rome was founded by Romulus. And what twin brother?
Remus.
Is right. The first woman whose likeness appeared on a U.S. postage stamp was what Spanish queen who had aided Columbus?
Isabella.
That is correct. To the monitor your science question. The superior vena cava is located in which of these parts of the body?
Chest.
Chest, yes. Between Zambia and Zimbabwe along the Zambezi River, you'll find what great African waterfalls named for a British queen?
Victoria Falls.
That is right. Not Oxford, England, but Oxford, Mississippi was the home to what Nobel Prize winning author of The Sound and the Fury?
William Faulkner.
That is right. To the monitor your math question. Evaluate this expression here. You need an answer.
3,606.
That is right. 25 bonus points possible here, Brecksville-Broadview Heights. Remember, not yet. If they get this, we can clap. Although he never went to college, what 8th president became a lawyer at the age of 20 and entered the White House in 1837? 8th president.
William Henry Harrison.
Martin Van Buren. Tough one there, though. Well done, Brecksville-Broadview Heights. You still clap? I think they were so impressed with that math question. It was a tough one. All right, team 2 is Wadsworth. We'll go over to Michael from Perry. Hey, Michael, 1, 2, or 4?
2.
Envelope number 2 for Wadsworth. Sarah, Bob, Colin, here we go. 70% of all land animals were killed 250 million years ago in a gigantic flood of what molten volcanic rock?
Lava.
Lava's right. The Arkansas River ends in Arkansas, but it begins in what Rocky Mountain state that's home to the Air Force Academy?
Colorado.
That is right. The translation of the Bible into what European language helped ensure the influence of Martin Luther in his native land?
German.
German is right. To the Monitor Your Science question, which of these terms represents a particular class of animals rather than a phylum?
Amphibians.
That is correct. A golden chariot served as a throne for the king of Axum, an ancient kingdom situated on what colorfully named sea that separates Africa from Asia?
Red Sea.
That is right. It's been over 100 years since Oscar Wilde wrote about what man who remained unaffected by time while his portrait showed his true age?
Dorian Gray.
That is right. To the Monitor Your Math question, evaluate this for X. Solve it for X.
4.
X equals 4. Well done. 25 bonus points possible here at Wadsworth. With today's deficits, a $61 billiard table wouldn't even be noticed, but it caused an uproar in 1824 during the administration of what 6th president?
John Quincy Adams.
25 bonus points for Wadsworth. Nice job there. Rounding out the hot picks tonight is Perry. We go back over to Emory from Brecksville-Broadview Heights. 1 or 4?
Let's go with 4.
Let's go with 4. For the gentlemen of Perry. Here we go. By what man-made device were Greek soldiers able to sneak into the ancient city of Troy and then open the gates to their own army?
Trojan horse.
Trojan horse, wooden horse, correct. Whereas June is the month for weddings, the most popular month for engagements is what other summer month with a 4-letter name?
July.
That is right. Were you to fly to Baghdad, you could look down and see what river that later merges with the Euphrates.
The Tigris.
That is right. To the Monitor Your Science question, which of these is the basic unit of mass in the MKS system?
Kilogram.
Kilogram is right. Explorer Bartholomew Diaz gave the name Cabo Tormentoso to name Cape of Storms to the South African Cape that now has what more optimistic 2-word name?
Cape of Hope.
Cape of Good Hope is the answer there. Sorry, I needed the word good there. In Karol Chopik's play R.U.R., the first R stands for Rossum, but the second R stands for what word identifying a mechanical man?
Robot.
Robot is right. To the Monitor Your Math question, solve for X.
2.
X equals 2. In 1905, the book Outdoor Pastimes of an American Hunter was published by what 26th president who was both an outdoorsman and a hunter?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt is right. Well done, Perry. And a couple of missed questions there. We've got a pretty tight match heading into the grab bag round. Only one question separating first and second. Stay with us.
For complete information about everything academic, visit us online at newsnet5.com/academic challenge.
All right, welcome back to Academic Challenge. Nice crowd tonight on the corner of East 30th and Euclid. Okay, let's recap our scores tonight heading into the grab bag round. In third place, 415, Perry. Second place, 440, Wadsworth. In the lead tonight, only 15 ahead, though, Brecksville-Broadview Heights at 455. So we have a very close match here heading into the grab bag round. It's a free-for-all. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. The team will lose 20 points for an incorrect or wrong answer, or no answer, I should say. Also, some visual questions here. Those are plus or minus 30. Again, this is for all 3 teams. A close match. Hands on your buzzers. Our grab bag round begins now. Only when the temperature falls below minus 25 degrees do they close schools in what Minnesota capital city? Perry.
St. Paul.
That is right. The only natural satellite in our solar system that has clouds and a dense atmosphere is what moon orbiting Saturn, Perry?
Titan.
Titan, yes. In 1939, the eccentric writer Ernest Wright published a 265-page novel that makes no use at all of what most frequently used vowel. Brecksville.
E.
E is right. To the Monitor, the wounded soldier here is receiving a bedside visit from what last of the Russian czars? Brecksville.
Nicholas II.
Correct. Composer Aaron Copland was chosen to write the film score for a movie based on what Thornton Wilder play set in New Hampshire? Brecksville.
Our Town.
That is right. If the anti-logarithm of y is if the anti-logarithm of y in base 10 is 1,000, what is y, Wadsworth?
3.
3 is correct. Alexander the Great solved a knotty problem when he used his sword to undo what intricate Brecksville?
The Gordian Knot.
Gordian Knot, correct. To the monitor. Next we see the old governor's mansion in the Virgin Islands, which is the U.S. We purchased this from what European country, Perry?
Spain.
We purchased it from Denmark. At a meeting of diplomats from the USA and the UAE, U.S. officials would talk with representatives from what Persian Gulf Federation, whose capital is Abu Dhabi, Brecksville?
The United Arab Emirates.
That is correct. Despite its name, Namibia's Rio Tinto zinc mine doesn't produce zinc, but rather what radioactive element with an atomic number of 92, Perry?
Uranium.
Uranium is right. Soon to be published is God Help the Child, the latest novel by what African-American woman whose previous works include The Bluest Eye? Brecksville.
Gordimer?
No, Toni Morrison. To the monitor. Chairs like this are common in what West African country which has capitals at Abidjan and Yamoussoukro? So if I guess here, what country? Brecksville.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, right. Mustaches go in and out of fashion, but we haven't had a bearded president since what man who served between the two terms of Grover Cleveland Wadsworth?
Harrison.
Benjamin Harrison is right. A Portuguese document of 1511 was probably the first European description of what musical instrument listed under X in your dictionary? Perry.
Xylophone.
Xylophone, yes. The Opera House of Cairo burned down 1971, exactly 100 years after it had hosted the first performance of what Verdi opera set in Egypt, Brecksville?
Aida.
Aida is right. Unlike King Midas, who had a golden touch, what last king of ancient Lydia became fabulously wealthy by coining gold and silver from his own mines? Perry.
Mansa Musa.
No, Croesus. When England's Henry II married Eleanor of Aquitaine, the royal coat of arms was changed to include what flower that is the emblem of France?
A lily.
The lily is right. Buzzer means the game is over. Let's take a look at our final standings tonight. In third place, 445 points, we have Perry. In second place, 480, Wadsworth. And our winner tonight, getting into our top 5, 615 points, Brecksville-Broadview Heights. Congratulations. Hey, join us next week. We'll feature teams from Greene, Normandy, and Roosevelt. I'm Jason Nicholas. We'll see you next week for another edition of Academic Challenge. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.